Hey guys, Nick here, and welcome to another episode of Survival Island. And today, guys, I am joined in the call by Ryan. Say hi, Ryan.
Hello.
So, yeah, Ryan is going to be helping me out with this recording just by mostly being here because I have somebody to talk to now, and these recordings have been getting genuinely. I can't say boring, but like there's just not much to say. I'm just building a giant castle wall. So yeah, it's just it is.
Wait, I'm gonna click. So would it be okay if I ask you some Pokédex entries for Pokemon?
Ooh, yeah, that's fun.
Okay, I'm gonna have to grab my computer to do that quickly, so I'll be back in a little bit.
All right. So yeah, I might do this every few episodes. It might not always be Ryan. I might bring some other friends into a call with me. I can hear my cat. There are a lot of people I could bring into the call. I have a few other friends who I could do this with. So if you guys want more of this, let me know. And yeah. Alright. The main reason we're doing this is because this is on it. Like, it's a cool build, but it's very boring to build. So
I'm back.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna set up the computer.
So basically, the idea is he's gonna tell me a Pokédex entry, and then I have to guess which Pokemon it is. This is just a fun little game that I love. So, you guys could also like comment down below like what Pokemon it is. That would be interesting. Alright. Alright, there we go.
Okay, here's the first one. It has 3 poisonous stingers on its forelegs and its tail. They are used to jab its enemy repeatedly.
Forehead and tail. Is it Overquill?
Beedrill.
Beedrill.
On its legs and its tail.
Ah. Alright.
Hopefully you'll get this one. This Pokemon can generate powerful electricity from its cheek sacs that are extra soft and super stretchy.
It's Pikachu!
Yep. I was gonna be like, if you mess that up, you're not a true Pokemon fan. I'm sorry.
I could have been funny and said like it's Pachirisu.
I just feel like, what is wrong with you, man? I thought you were a Pokemon, brother. Do you even Pokemon? Just like, it's Staryu. What? It's like, do you even Pokemon, brother? Okay, here's another one. This Pokemon protects itself by flaring up the flames on its back. The flames are vigorous if the Pokemon is angry. However, if it's tired, the flames sputter fitfully with incomplete combustion.
I'm gonna take a guess and say it's Typhlosion.
Cyndaquil.
Ah, yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay, I'm looking up, it's Hark's the thing I'm using. Every time if I reload it or go back, it'll make it so I have to look through a lot of them again.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just going by, some, other ones, This Pokemon is instinctively drawn to light. Swarms of this Pokemon are attracted by the bright lights of cities, where they wreak havoc by stripping the leaves off roadside trees for food.
Uh, I'm gonna take a wild guess here and say Motham.
Dustox.
Ah, yeah. Let's build over here.
After a woman met her on a snowy mountain, her regrets linger on. From then, this Pokemon was born. Its favorite food is frozen souls.
This is Frostlass.
Yep.
Alright.
This Pokemon, it has a body of ice that won't melt even with fire. It can instantly freeze moisture in the atmosphere.
I'm gonna. Is it Regice?
Glalie.
Ah. I was thinking Glalie, but then I was like, well, this would have to be like some sort of strong legendary, right? In that, yeah. I love Glalie. It's a pretty cool
It is
Pokemon.
said to make it is said to have made Pokemon that look like itself from special ice, mountain, rocks, and magma.
Okay, this is an interesting one. That look like itself.
I can give you a hint.
Yes, please.
It has slow start for an ability.
It's not Regigigas, is it?
Yep.
Wow. Regigigas is its signature ability is slow start. Oon.
It drifted in on the flow of ocean waters from a frigid place. It keeps its head iced constantly to make sure it stays nice and cold.
Oh, I know this one. This is Ice Cube.
Yes.
Learned that from the anime.
This Pokemon living in Galar seems to be somewhat sluggish. The cold waters of the seas in this region may be the cause.
Sluggish. This is an interesting one. It's not Dreadnought, is it?
No.
Okay.
There's two versions of it. I think one of them was the Galarian one, but there's another one if you want the other one, because this one might make it easier.
Oh, it's a regional variant.
No, it's not a regional variant. It's just the Pokédex entry is different for two different versions.
Oh, yes, that would be helpful.
Okay, it swims along with a school of Remoraid, and they'll all fight together to repel attacks. Oh, 1 second.
Okay, who could this be? Who could this be? Swims with Remoraid. Slightly sluggish. It's kind of stumping me a little bit. Would it be a Pokemon that looks like Remoraid? What other water types are in Galar? There aren't too many that they added in the Galar dex. It's not Dracovish, because that's a fossil, so that wouldn't work. It's not Arctovish, it's not Arctovish, because that's also a fossil. And actually,
I'm here.
still thinking.
You want a hint?
Yes, please.
The first three letters of it are man, and the type is water flying.
Okay, it's man time.
Man type, yep.
I was thinking something like that, but then I was like, well, Galar, right? I thought it would be a Galar Pokemon, so it's like, that that was a smart Pokedex entry.
Oh, the spirit of a person from a bygone age became this Pokemon. It rambles through ruins searching for someone who knows its face.
Yamask.
Yeah, Yamas.
Yamask is a interesting little guy. He has some really messed up Pokedex entries.
This Pokemon emits ultrasonic waves from the protrusion on either side of its head to probe pitch dark caves.
Chinchou?
Gabite.
Gabite? Really?
You see, like, like the little things on its head? I guess he uses those to,
Oh,
ultrasonic.
they're headlights.
Powerful legs and jaws made it the apex predator of its time. Its own overhunting of its prey was what drove it to extinction.
Hang on. Is it Dracovish?
How did you know?
The anime. In the episode where Ash catches Dracovish, uh, they're with like these scientists talking about the fossils, and they're like,
I
"Oh,
remember
this is
seeing an
probably the
AMV.
story of how it went extinct."
I remember seeing an AMV showing them, and it's like I think they were messed up because Ash was supposed to get like a different fossil Pokemon. Same thing with what's the name of the person that he travels with?
Go.
Go.
Yeah.
Where like Go was supposed to get like the body of
So
like
here's what
Dracovish.
happened. They were like, so if we mix these two fossils, we'll get Arctovish, and if we mix these two fossils, we'll get Dracozolt. But
And
what
then they
happened
like
was they got them switched, so they actually ended up getting Dracovish and or no, yeah, they got Dracovish and Arctozolt.
Okay, here's another one. When something approaches it, it fires off fragments of its steel shell in attack. This is not conscious action, but a conditioned reflex.
Steel shell. Uh, what is it? What does it do with its steel shell?
Oh, it explodes, basically.
Okay. Uh,
Do you want a hint?
yes, please.
Brock had this Pokemon.
That narrows it down quite a bit. In the games or the anime?
In the anime.
Okay. Fortress.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna give you I think a harder one for you to think on because I had to get a charger for the computer.
Alright.
A violent creature that fells towering trees with its crude and shields itself with a hard stone. If one should chance upon this Pokemon in the wild, one's only resource is to flee. The crude blank, it would give it away too much.
Alright. Could it be Dwebble? I don't think so. I feel like... Oh shoot, I'm out of stone bricks. So a rock shell lives in the trees. It could be Dwebble. It's a rock and bug type. It's the rock in Pokemon, which is really weird.
Do you have a guess?
Dwebble?
Cleavor.
Oh, Cleavor!
Crude axes was the word.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought it was Dwebble because it was like it's a bug type that could live in the trees, and it's also like
Wait,
it's like a rock type as
Rubble
well.
lives in trees?
Well, they can. They're bugs, so they can.
That is true. They're like snail bugs, if I would say. Since they have like the shell.
Yeah.
This Pokemon came from the future by crossing over time. It is thought that so long as blank appears, a bright shining future awaits us.
Celebi.
Yes.
That one could have been two Pokemon to do with time, Dialga or Celebi.
Yeah. I was gonna give you one of them, but it's like, yes, it's gonna be way too easy.
Alright.
It dwells in volcanic caves. It digs in with its cross-shaped feet to crawl on ceilings and walls.
Is this Heatran?
Yes.
Alright. Heatran is the legendary that I always forget about, honestly.
It can tell how its trainer is feeling by subtle shifts in the grip of its. This empathetic sense lets them run as if one being.
Oh, this is Phalanx!
No, Go-Go.
Oh.
Grip on its horns.
I forgot that part.
It's the Go-Goat.
The Go-Goat. I like Go-Goat. I'm glad they're adding it back in Gen 9.
Yeah. Although this Pokemon isn't very strong, its body is coated in a caustic slime that can melt through anything, so predators steer clear of it.
Alright, can melt through anything. Has a slimy body.
The slimy boy.
Slimy boy. Could it be Slugma?
Sliggoo.
Oh. Slig.
I think one that would help you with it by giving you this as well. The lump on its back contains its tiny brain. It thinks only of food and is escaping its enemies.
That one would have been helpful because I did this during a Horsey Games stream, and somebody put Sliggoo down, and I was like, "Yep, that." I retained that.
I love the small brain part though.
Yeah, Sliggoo's.
Basically, in simple terms, since I don't want to, because it's gonna be way easier, it can basically transform itself.
Is this Ditto?
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
It was either Ditto
That
or
one's like-
Zoroark.
Oh yeah, that too. This guardian deity of something island manipulates something because it lives deep within a thick fog. It can be both feared and revered.
This is Tapu Fini.
Yes, the two words I blinked out were Pony Island and water because those would just get away.
Yeah. Tapu Fini is a interesting one.
It creates something out of compressed water. When it spins and throws them at high speed, these things can split metal in two.
Alright, some sort of water type probably.
Yep, it's a water type. One hint?
Yes, please.
Okay, it creates throwing stars.
Greninja.
Yeah, Greninja.
I love Greninja. Third favorite Pokemon, easily.
A body made up of nothing but muscle makes the something moves this Pokemon performs with its tentacles tremendously powerful.
This is Graplocked.
Yes, the Pokemon that should have been a frickin' water type because it was found in the water.
Yeah, it's... Or water fighting would have been pretty cool. Honestly, it's an octopus. Or a squid, I don't know.
Yeah, like it makes... Yeah, a lot of people, it's water, it's probably water fighting. No, it's just fighting. What? With cold air that can reach temperatures as low as negative 328 degrees Fahrenheit, this Pokemon instantly freezes any creature that approaches it.
This is Regice.
Yes, this is Regice. I just think it's funny. Any Pokemon that approaches it. Well, except in like battles and in the anime, because if that happened, Ash would have been dead like a long time
Yeah,
in the 4th generation. Just sees it, Regice. Hi there. I'm frozen now.
I did. I'm
Yo,
alive. I'm
holy,
dead.
you did. It has the power to predict the future. Its power peaks when it is protecting its trainer.
Is it part of the Esper line?
No.
Okay. Um. This is a tough one.
Do you want me to tell you its typings for a hint?
Yeah.
Psychic Fairy.
Psychic Fairy. Who's a? Is it? It's not Mr. Mime, isn't it?
No.
Okay. Uh. Psychic Fairy.
I could give you its other version of the Pokédex entry if you would like.
Yes, please.
To protect its trainer, it will expand all its psychic power to create a small black hole.
This is Gardevoir.
Yes, Carnivore.
Alright.
I wanted to give you the hint of this Pokemon. A lot of people have done bad things to hurt its name, but it's like, no. People have done it, but it's still a really good Pokemon.
It's still
Okay.
It's still a cool Pokemon, I think. Like, people just do that.
Just dumb stuff. Yeah. Garchomp makes its. Oh, wait.
Well,
Crap.
well, I can guess this one.
Guess it. What is it?
Garchomp.
How did you know? Okay. Although it can control its units, known as mini things, these sometimes get lost and don't come back.
It's Probopass.
Yes, it's Probopass. I'm like, I don't want to say noses.
If you had blanked out the mini part, I probably would have had a bit of a tougher time, but like
I just looked into my history. I have so many history. My parents, when they get on the computer and see all this, what is going? What? Just to see this Pokemon thing is like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, it has extremely aggressive nature. The Hyper Beam it shoots from its mouth totally incinerates all targets.
Its mouth incinerates all typings. Like any Pokemon can learn Hyper Beam, so.
Okay, here's the other one. Once it begins to rampage, something will burn everything down, even in a harsh storm.
Okay, this is Gyarados.
Yes, this is Gyarados.
Some Pokédex entries are very easy to guess than others.
I think the easiest one had it been a Garchomp for you. I'm still not sure how you figured that one out really easily. It spits fire that is hot enough to melt boulders. It may cause forest fire by blowing flames.
Cause forest fire. Is it Magmortar?
You better make sure that if you get a call from Game Freak, it's because you messed this up. It's Charizard.
Oh no! Well, I
Game
think I'm
Freak's
gonna.
favorite child.
Well, I just hurt the. Let's be honest, the mascot Pokemon. Seriously, Charizard gets way more love than Pikachu these days.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just send this meme to you sometime, or you'll have to look it up. It's basically people complaining that Charizard has 2 Mega Evolutions and a Gigantamax, while Slowpoke has a regional form, 2 evolutions. His evolutions have a regional form, and one of his evolutions can Mega Evolve.
Yeah. Have you? There's like
Yeah,
this one episode of the anime where it's like about Slowpoke, and it's really weird.
Okay. A solid bond of trust between this Pokemon and its trainer awaken the strength hidden within this Pokemon. It can change its type at will.
Silvally.
Yeah, I was like, when the change type at will thing, that was like, yeah, that seems kind of like. I don't think there are any other Pokemon that can like do that besides like
I
using a
was
move.
thinking Arceus, but then I remembered that Silvally is a friendship evolution.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm gonna give you the funny version of this. This Pokemon is basically John Wick as Pokemon.
Alright.
Its category is literally secret agent.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's insane. Alright, I think we could get one more in.
Okay, do you want me to give you a hint?
Sure.
Okay,
Wait, no,
well,
this
here's the
is
Pokedex entry.
Inteleon.
Here's the Pokedex entry. It has many hidden capabilities, such as fingertips that can shoot water.
Yeah, this is Inteleon.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I realized that I reheard Secret Agent Pokemon, and then I was like, oh, yep.
Yeah, that's that good. Okay, here. So you said like two more.
Yeah.
It searches about for clean water. If it does not drink water for a long time, the leaf on its head whittles. I wouldn't say
This,
it's a leaf though.
at first I thought it was like Bellsprout, but then you said leaf on its head, and I was like, is it,
The leaf is more like a lily pad.
Ludicolo?
Lotad.
Oh,
So I'll give you that one since it's in the same rank.
alright.
Okay, here's one more. Uh, Known as the being of willpower, it sleeps at the bottom of a to keep the world in balance.
Being of willpower. Is it one of the Lake Guardians?
Yes, it's one of the Lake Guardians.
Is it Azelf?
Yes, it's Azelf. Congratulations. I
Yes.
think you got like at least like
I got
three,
like
four wrong.
50. I got around 50%.
Yeah, you got 50%. Good job, dude.
Thank you. Anyway, guys, with honestly great progress on the castle done, I'm gonna end off the video here. If you enjoyed, remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, share the video with everyone you know and love. And I'd like to thank you all for
Do it.
watching. I'd like to thank Ryan for being in the call with me.
Yep, it was an honor.
And yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!
Bye.